Currently, the road directions for reaching to Janskar Valley are not available on any of the map providers like Google Maps, Apple Maps, etc. Therefore, in this road trip to Janskar, we recorded the complete video of roads along with detailed ton by ton GPS coordinates and altitude details. We have created a two-leg Google 3D navigation summary to Janskar Valley. Leg 1 covers 3D navigation from Manali to Padum via Sinkula. Leg 2 covers 3D navigation from Padum to Leh. Also, the detailed video navigation for road status, water crossings along with GPS coordinates and altitude details has been uploaded separately in a 6-part video of Manali Padum trip via Sinkula. Please click and subscribe the channel My Himalayan Drives for link to more videos. This road trip is all about driving to and exploring Janskar. The Janskar region lies southwest of Leh, southeast of Kargil and north of Lahaul Valley. It falls in the Himalayan Janskar range and Padum town is the administrative headquarters of Janskar. It gets its name from Janskar river. The Janskar river flows north of Padum and meets Indus just before Leh near Nibu. Until recently, Padum was accessible by road to external world only during summers through Kargil. As shown on the map, one can reach Kargil either via Manali Leh highway or Srinagar Leh highway. In either of the case, one has to reach Kargil first and then from Kargil you have to drive to Padum. Recently, Janskar Valley has become accessible via road through two new routes. One route has opened from Manali side where we drive through Darcha, Janskar Sumdo, Sinkula, Kargiak, Purne and finally reach Padum. The second route has opened from Leh where we drive through three high mountain passes, Sisirla, Singela and Murgamla, passing by Lingshe and reaching Padum. In this video, we take the first route from Manali side to reach Padum. Our journey starts from Barsi Bridge at Darcha, which is around 98 kilometers from Manali. The drive from Darcha to Sinkula is around 42 kilometers and takes around 2 hours by car. Out of these 42 kilometers, 35 kilometers is black tarmac and rest 6 kilometers is rubble and dirt track. Darcha is at 11,000 feet from sea level. We start from Darcha on Manali Leh highway and continue to drive for approximately 3 kilometers. There is a signboard which shows road to Sinkula Pass bifurcating from Manali Leh highway. We leave Manali Leh highway at this point and take road to Sinkula. Sinkula is at an altitude of 16,500 feet. From this fork, we continue to drive for next 9 kilometers to Palamo. Till Palamo, we drive on the right side of the river which is referred by locals as Darcha Nala. Just short of Palamo, there is a famous temple of Goddess Kali. It is said that if one is lucky, a natural image of Trishul can be seen in the river. Enjoy the tremendous force of water which crosses through mountain rocks here. We cross the bridge at Palamo and now we are driving on the left bank of Darcha Nala. Our next point is Janskar Sumdo, which is again 9 kilometers from Palamo. Janskar Sumdo is at 12,800 feet from sea level. After reaching Janskar Sumdo, we leave Darcha Nala and start driving on the left bank of Sumdo Nala coming from Sinkula. From Janskar Sumdo, we drive towards Sinkula, which is a 21 kilometers drive. Now the drive to Sinkula is a steep climb and we gain an altitude of approximately 3,800 feet in next 20 kilometers. Just half kilometer short of Sinkula, we reach Sinkula Lake. The view of the lake is breathtaking. From lake to Sinkula Pass, the gateway to Janskar is just 5 minutes drive. We spend some time at the lake and then we start for the Sinkula Pass. From lake the Sinkula Pass, the gateway to Janskar is just 5 minutes drive. Sinkula Pass acts as a border between the Great Himalayan Range and the Janskar Range. On one side, you can see the lush green and high altitude mountain ranges of Lahaul Valley with lake at the top. These belong to the Great Himalayan Range. On the other side, you get a view of barren Janskar Range, and outstanding among them all is the sacred peak of locals, Gonbu Rongzan. From Sinkula, we start our steep decline to Lakhang. our first stop in Zanskar. The next 8 kilometers drive to Lakhang is treacherous as roads are narrow, dirt tracks with multiple hairpin bends. Just before reaching Lakhang, we halt at the only tea shop in the valley. The shop is operational only during summers. Lakhang has numerous water crossings which we have negotiated with. Two of them are really tricky and many times vehicles get stuck in these water crossings. Recently, a bridge has been opened over one of the two water streams by GREF. Lakhang has also been used by trekkers for camping and exploring the valley. After crossing Lakhang, we drive along the Lakhang Nala on the right bank and pass through Gonburongzon Peak, which falls on our right. There is one water crossing just before Gonburongzon, which can be tricky to negotiate. Gonburongzon is a sacred peak and worshipped by locals. There is a myth among locals that the Gonburongzon peak houses a monastery with living lamas at its peak. Only a selected few can hear the drum beats and see the lamps at the rock during the Tibetan New Year. We pass through Gonburongzon and keep driving for another 1 kilometer to reach Gonburongzon campsite. The view of the peak from here is absolutely breathtaking. The valley is lush green with freshwater stream flowing through. This is also a camping site and a photographer's delight. Internet is flooded with the photos of Gonburongzon peak taken from this campsite. From this campsite, we move towards Kargyak village, which is another 10 kilometers drive from here, and the first village we encounter en route. The village provides few basic homestays and tea shops. Due to COVID pandemic, there is a police check post at Kargyak and we have to go through mandatory rapid antigen test to be able to drive further. After our rapid antigen test, we continue to drive to Purne. Drive to Purne is approximately 24 kilometers from Kargyak. We continue driving on the right bank of Kargyak Nala. In case one does not wishes to stay at Kargyak homestays, then after crossing Kargyak, one can drive up to 2 kilometers and there is a beautiful lush green campsite opposite Key village. The campsite is on the right bank of the river, the side on which we are driving, while the Key village is on the left bank. Further on the way, we cross Tanje, Kuru and Tista villages. After driving for 20 kilometers, we can see the beautiful Kargyak Nala gorge with tremendous water force gushing through the solid rocks on either side and an old wooden bridge for crossing the Nala. In the backdrop, we can see the confluence of Kargyak Nala with Sharapchu river on the right. You can easily recognize Sharapchu river due to its unique turquoise colored water. We continue to drive for another 4 kilometers to Purne. Purne is a small village with few camping sites and a tented accommodation. Dolma's guest house and tea shop is a welcoming treat. Purne village is located at the confluence of Kargyak Nala, along which we have been driving, and the Sharapchu river, which comes from the Sarchu side. A walk down the village to the confluence of Sharapchu river and Kargyak Nala is must. We call it for the day at Purne. Next day, we trek to famous Phuktar monastery trek alongside Sharapchu river. The trek to monastery takes around 1.5 to 2 hours one side, but it is worth doing. We have covered the trek to Phuktar monastery in a separate video. After doing Phuktar trek, we start our drive to Padum. Padum is a 3 hours drive from Purne village. The Kargyak Nala, after merging into Sharapchu river, loses its name. After the confluence, the river is now referred to as Lugnak river by some, while others still call it Sharapchu river. Our drive from Purne to Padum is along this Lugnak river, and the valley between Purne and Padum derives its name from this river and referred as Lugnak Valley. We descend from Purne for half a kilometer to cross the bridge at Sharapchu river and then start climbs to Cha village. Cha village is around 4 kilometers drive from Purne. The first 2 kilometers are serious off-road tracks. The road is a steep incline and the track is nothing but sand. 4x4 needs to be engaged. Cha village is also famous among tourists for its petroglyphs, or what we call as rock paintings. After crossing Cha village, we continue to drive for the next 1.5 hours along the Lugnak river. On the way, we pass through Ichar and Raru villages. The road till Raru village is really bad. Road from Raru to Padum is a 2-lane black tarmac. From Raru, the distance left to Padum is approximately 21 kilometers and it takes around 40 to 45 minutes. finally we reach Padum, the heart of Janskar Valley. Please click and subscribe the channel My Himalayan Drives for link to more videos.